Hi guys, Alex Taylor down here at Lytham Golf Academy, and today we're going to talk about how to rip your 3-wood. So, I get a lot of guys kind of either online lessons or kind of coming down to the academy that really struggle with particularly the 3-wood, but kind of just fairway woods generally. And what we see is that even though they're kind of set up in a pretty good way to the fairway wood, the way they're trying to deliver the golf club really makes it almost impossible for them to strike the ball correctly. So majority of guys are hitting the ball very low on the club face and either kind of thinning the ball and losing a lot of carry, or even topping the ball. And the big thing I see because of that is that the angle of attack, the way the club's moving down through the golf ball, is incorrect. Now, having said that most guys struggle off the floor, majority of the time guys just put the ball on a little tee and they actually hit 3-wood and the other fairway woods really well. So the big issue I see is that when the ball's on the floor, your 3-wood's the longest club and the least lofted that you're hitting off the floor. So your ability to control where the bottom of the golf swing becomes quite challenging. And the majority of guys, because there's not much loft on the 3-wood, are always trying to kind of get the club travelling slightly up through impact. Now, all the iron shots that generally guys hit better, the club's actually travelling down through impact and getting the ball and then the ground as that contact. So the problem is guys set up pretty well to the golf ball but feel like they want to hit up to help the ball up. So as they do that, very poor strike, even though it's gone pretty straight. And if we look using GC Quad at how I delivered the golf club into the golf ball there, we can see that even though my swing path was very straight and my club face was pretty decent, the club's actually travelled almost 2 degrees up through impact, and we can see that the contact there is very off the bottom of the club, and as a result of that we get a ball that's only carried 110 yards or 111 yards and then rolled out from there, but very poor strike. So what we're looking to do is we need to get into a habit of how we're then going to control where the bottom of the arc is. And a great little drill for this, I think, is to get your golf ball where you would normally be and actually to have a tee just in the floor, maybe 2-3 inches ahead of the golf ball. And what I want to feel in this golf swing is that as I swing down, I want to collect the golf ball, but I just want to feel that I hit the tee. Now, the beauty with having the tee just those few inches in front, even though the club's travelling down through impact, it'll be travelling fairly shallow. Because if I hit down too much, particularly on the mat here, the club will bounce over the top. And then if I don't hit down enough or move the bottom of the arc forward, I'll top the ball again. So we're looking, if I can, to try and just touch the tee on the way through. So again, I'm going to set up. And I've absolutely flushed that, and I've moved the tee out of the way. So by moving the bottom of the arc further forward, it should look as though I've hit down more on the shot. I think that, again, can be a misconception though, because guys then try and really hit down. What I've done is I've moved the low point of my arc from behind the golf ball to in front of the ball. So let's look at that last shot and see how I've delivered the golf club differently to the first one. Okay, so we can see now, again, swing path and club face, very good. I've now gone to just over 1 degree down, and we can see that strike point is then much higher up the club face. So I'm able then to transfer the energy from the club to the ball, and we can see with the ball flight, I've suddenly hit it 32-yard peak height, carrying just over 230 yards with just a very slight little draw. So guys, just a very simple little concept there on how we're going to get you ripping that 3-wood off the floor. Is, like I said, we're not looking to hit up on the golf ball, because when we're hitting up, we're allowing the low point of the swing to be back behind the ball, and it's very easy there to catch the ground early, or the club travels up and we hit it low off the face. So if we need to, let's get something in the ground there, but we're trying to move the bottom of the arc a little bit forward, still being fairly shallow, so we can still present as much loft as we can with this club, because if you're hitting 3-wood, there's not loads of loft on it to begin with, but enough loft on there and to hit higher off the club face, which in turn is also going to launch the ball higher and get more speed transferred from club head to golf ball. So guys, hope you've enjoyed the video. Comment below, let me know if this little drill, that little thought process has helped you hit your 3-wood, 4-wood, 5-wood, whichever your longest fairway wood is, better off the floor. If it has, and you're struggling with any other part of your game, comment below, and I'm going to try and make more and more content based on the comments you guys are making to give you what you're after. But if you can get there, have that little feeling in the swing, that's really going to help you rip that 3-wood and hit much better shots out on the golf course. So guys, as ever, really appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos. Comment below and I'll get back to as many of you as I can. Subscribe to my channel if you don't already. Follow me on all my social media platforms, all under Ali Taylor Golf. Hopefully catch up with some of you guys down here in the future. Stay in contact.